Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Bhumika, pursuing BE in Computer Science from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, Bengaluru. In this video, let us discuss about meaning of solid waste management and factors affecting solid waste management system. Solid waste is the waste generated from human and animal activities that are normally solid and are discarded as useless or unwanted are called solid waste. Any useless, unwanted, or discarded material that is not a liquid or a gas is called solid waste. Due to rapid increase in production and hence in consumption process, human society generates and rejects solid materials regularly from various sectors such as agricultural, commercial, domestic, industrial, institutional, etc. The considerable volume of waste thus generated and rejected is called a solid waste. Solid wastes are the organic and inorganic waste materials such as product packaging, grass clipping, furniture, clothing, bottles, kitchen refuse, paper, appliances, plant cans, batteries, etc. produced in a society which do not generally carry any value to the first user. Solid waste thus encompasses both a heterogeneous mass of waste from the urban community as well as a more homogeneous accumulation of agricultural, industrial, and mineral wastes. While wastes have little or no value in one setting or to the one who wants to dispose them, the discharged waste may gain significant value in another setting. Knowledge of the sources and types of solid waste as well as information on composition and the rate at which wastes are generated or disposed is therefore essential for the design and operation of the functional elements associated with the management of solid waste. Factors affecting solid waste management. Many factors influence the decision making process in the implementation of a solid waste management system. It includes following. First one, quantities and characteristics of waste. The quantities of waste generated generally depend on the income level of a family, as higher income category tends to generate larger quantity of waste compared to low income category. The quantity ranges from about 0.25 to about 2.3 kg per person per day. One of the measures of waste consumption is density, which ranges from 150 kg per meter cube to 600 kg per meter cube. The wastes are high density reflect a relatively high proportion of organic matter and moisture and lower levels of recycling. The second one is climate and seasonal variations. There are regions in extreme north and south where temperatures are very low for much of the year. High temperatures and humidity cause solid waste to decompose far more rapidly than they do in colder climates. In subtropical or desert climate, there is no significant variation in moisture content of waste due to low rainfall. This picture is about different types of waste generated in different seasons. And the third one is physical characteristics of an urban area. In urban area where the layout of streets and houses is such that access by vehicles is possible and door-to-door collection of solid waste is accepted. This condition is quite different in the inner and older city area where narrow lanes make service by vehicles difficult and impossible. The problems of solid waste storage and collection are most acute in such areas. Financial and foreign exchange constraints. Solid waste management accounts for sizable proportions of the budgets of municipal corporations. This is allocated for capital resources which go towards the purchase of equipments, vehicles, and fuel and labor costs. Typically, 10% to 40% of the revenues of municipal are allocated to solid waste management. The unfavorable financial situation of some countries hinders purchase of equipment and vehicles, and this situation is further worsened by the acute storage of foreign exchange. Cultural constraints. In some regions, long standing traditions preclude the institution of waste collection on the techniques of households and therefore influence the collection system. Waste management should therefore be sensitive to such local patterns of living and consider these factors in planning, designing, and operation. Sixth one is management and technical resources. Solid waste management to be successful requires a wide spectrum of workplace in keeping with the demands of the system. The best system for a region is one which makes full use of indigenous crafts and professional skills and are ensure the training programs to provide a self-sustaining supply the trained workspace. Social factors. Social factors affecting the solid waste management system involve local customs and cultural or religious practices which can generally be affected or altered by sustained public education campaigns. The knowledge of these factors can determine how the waste is generated and disposed of. The local government must ensure citizen participation in all phases of management planning to help gain community awareness, input, and acceptance. The level of public awareness and participation in waste management practices influences the success of waste management systems. Educating and engaging the public in waste reduction, recycling, and proper waste disposal practices can lead to improved waste management behaviors. Public involvement in waste management decision making process and community based initiatives can enhance the overall effectiveness of waste management systems. Institutional factors. Institutional factors affecting solid waste management system involve laws and policies that allows the government to effectively implement integrated solid waste management. Steps that can be taken in this regard include establish a national and provisional policy and pass laws of solid waste management standards and practices. Identify the roles and responsibilities of each level of government. Ensure that the local government have the authority and resources to implement an solid waste management plan. The presence and enforcement of legislative and regulatory frameworks play a vital role in shaping solid waste management practices. Laws and regulations govern waste collection, disposal, recycling, and the establishment of waste management infrastructure. Strong regulations and enforcement promote proper waste handling and encourage the adoption of sustainable waste management practices. And the another one is financial factors. This is the most important factor to consider while implementing a solid waste management plan. The sources of funds must be identified and created to help finance the solid waste management plan. In this regard, the local government should identify the sources that can provide funding for solid waste management, including general revenues or user fees, the private sectors, government and international agencies, grants and loans, etc. The availability of financial resources and infrastructure affects the implementation and maintenance of waste management systems. Limited financial resources can impact the establishment of collection networks, waste treatment facilities, and recycling infrastructure. Adequate budget allocations and funding mechanisms are crucial to support the sustainable operations of waste management systems. Human ways of life have placed pressure on the environment and have caused imbalance in the ecosystems by the producing, consuming, and wasting of natural resources. Most countries evidently have major effects on the environment due to solid waste generation with economic development since the natural resources are used and waste and polluted are produced. Therefore, the concern towards the management of solid waste as an integral part of sustainable development has increased. It is clear that improper waste management practices have a significant impact on the natural environment and sustainable development in the study area. Thus, awareness about solid waste management impact on sound environmental develop are and sustainable development in seemingly low. Therefore, it is important that the solid waste management should be developed from the primary level. Waste storage and primary disposal are the dominant means of managing waste. Thus, it has caused significant challenges in the study area. Therefore, waste separation from the household level, proper storage, more efficient waste collection systems, and sustainable storage, more efficient waste collection systems, recovery and disposal practices are identified as needed process in the study area. Considering the nature and components of waste generated by households and business places, the waste reduction, reuse, recycling, and composting process would be more sustainable in managing the challenge these management options. Thank you for watching. If that video is helpful, please do like and subscribe my YouTube channel.